When you're working with ESL students, there are some really great tools that you can use right away with your computer. So the first thing I would do is, if you're working in a Chrome browser, I would go to the Chrome's web store and search for the Google Translate extension. If you search for it, this is what it would look like. It says Google Translate, and I've already added it to Chrome. What it is it's a button that's up here, and it does amazing things while you're working. So if your student is using the internet, let's say they're looking for a website. So let's say you give them the Colonial Williamsburg website, and they're having a hard time understanding what this says. They can click on the Google Translate, and it will open up this box, and I can change it to view this page in, and these are all the languages you can choose. I'm going to choose German for this example, and I can click Translate. Well, it turns my entire page into the German language. Now, in order to help improve English, you can hover over any word and it will say that section in English, the original text. You can go through any of these parts so they can see it in German and in English, so they can improve their English that way. Another tool I would use is Google Translate. Just go to translate.google.com, and this is a really neat tool. So in one box, you can type in the sentence that you want to translate to your student. And then you can switch here to what language you want it translated to. So again, I'm going to choose German, and then I can click here.
Wann gehen wir zum Mittagessen gehen?
So you can hear it in German, and you can also hear
What time do we go to lunch?
You can say it in English and in German. You can give instructions. Please follow your partner to lunch. So you can give really important information, and you can see it adds it right on. And I really love this feature as well. When I hover over a word, it matches the German word to the English word. So again, we're constantly working on improving the English skills with some of these tools. These are really handy to have. You can also switch this around. So if we want to switch it and go from German to English, your student can type in their word in German and then it will translate it to English. Same goes for any language. So did you understand the homework? Well, maybe not if they're not understanding the language, but let's say I want to do Japanese.
あなたは宿題を理解してなかった。
I'll translate it for you.
Okay? Did you understand the homework?
So you can use this in a lot of different ways. You can also use this to type in your sentence here, and you can copy and paste this and put it into an email, a letter, a Google document, and so you can give instructions really quickly to translate. Now here's my last and favorite way to use this. All I have to do is click this microphone and speak into this. We are having a fire drill. Please line up at the door. And there we have it.
我々はドアにファイアドリルでお願いラインを抱えている。
Now, I know you wouldn't translate that right then on the computer and sit there and wait, but you get the point. It can be really urgent. It can be really quick. You can also use this on your mobile device, which is kind of nice. So to be able to walk around and get your message out quickly. Please probably, just take the student when there's a fire drill. I wouldn't use that. I was just kind of kidding. All right, so another tool I really like, besides those two, I also really like this one. It's called Lincra. It's such a cool dictionary tool. It's really great for all kids. So again, I put in the Williamsburg website here at the top, and then I'm going to translate, and look at all the English, or all the languages it can translate. I'm going to go from English to German, and then I'm going to click the arrow. So I put in any website I want. I can go from English to German. Here's that Colonial Williamsburg site again. Now, it shows it in English, but watch when I go and click on any word. More.
more.
Now you're saying, well, that's in English. Well, here it is in German right here. So as they're going through and as they're looking, how to some words as they're developing their English even with even greater strength, it could be
Hardware.
hearing the word pronounced really, really well, plus they're seeing it in their home language. So this is really a great tool to have on, and you can just go to the website Lincra and it will just automatically put this over whatever website you're using. So let's say you have I was playing around with a Google document and I had written this piece about my first day of school today. And I'm going to change it, the first day of school, and I wrote this paper, and because I'm using Google Translate, I can change it, and I can take this whole piece and I can put it into German. And so if I did this, it will take everything that I had just said and turned it into German. Think of the possibilities with this. Think of all the instruction you can put on a Google document, and then the student can translate it so they can understand. It's some great tools. If I click on here, let's see what it does. It will translate that into English back and forth, further developing their English. So I hope these tools get you off to a good start. I have other great links for ELL learners. Well, I guess I should show you a couple. English Central is great. I'm going to go slowly through these. And you can pause. Vocab Sushi is great for older students to use. Audioboo is fabulous for students to be recording their own spoken word to progress. Again, there's Google Translator. Now, when we get into some of these younger ones, Kinder Say and Pinky Dinky Doo Storybox, I know they seem really young, but they're great for all learners. You just have to sort of get over that they seem primary. That's how you learn beginning words, though. Speakaboos, Abracadabra, Fast Phonics, these are all great sites for pre-readers, and that's why they're good for ESL students. And Learning Chocolate. What's not great to learn when it has to do with chocolate? So hope these tools work for you and pass on some more good ones.